Hello and welcome back to the golf studio here at St Anne's Old Links. It's Dan Webster and I'm going to give you another little look at this week's news. Okay, so got a few things to show you today, some new product which we'll be hitting in a little while, the new Titleist 818H1 and 2 hybrids. Very nice looking clubs, just been launched alongside the AP1, AP2, AP3 irons as well. So we're going to have a little look at some new product. Also going to have a chat with you about what's going on winter work wise here at St Anne's Old Links, and also some plans for the next few months. Okay, so just coming to our Saturday competition results here. It was the Autumn Trophy, and yes, it is very, very autumnal out there. Cold morning, 6 degrees when I came to it this morning, so make sure you're wearing base layers, make sure you've got plenty of warm winter gear for the next few months. We have got new arrivals in both stores to accommodate ladies and gents, so base layers, gilets and also warm jackets. So make sure, again, don't wear big thick sweaters, layer up. Okay, so Autumn Trophy. And in first place was Mark Richards with a 71, followed closely by John Desmond, also 71 on a card playoff. And in third place, Phil Kilgore, again with a 71. Looks like the Epic driver and fairway wood are working well, Phil. Good stuff. Twos on Saturday paid out £29 per two. That money has been paid onto your accounts, as well as all your August prize winnings. So come in and use them. We do have a few sale items here in store at St Anne's Old Links still, so we've got the sale wall, but also our shoes. We've put a little offer on our shoes at the minute, so pop in and have a look at that and use your credit wisely. So I did mention I got a couple of new clubs from Titleist. So this is the H2 and the H1. H1 does have a slightly wider body and the H2 narrower. H2 designed for a lower ball flight, more penetrating flight. H1 designed to get the ball up in the air a little bit more. So let's hit the H1 first of all. This has got the new even flow shafts in it, really nice feeling shaft from Project X. Okay, let's give this a hit. Okay, that felt nice, very, very easy to get airborne. I've got this as a 19-degree hybrid, popped up, it's carried 200 yards, I like that, quite a high flight, finishing 220, nice and easy to use. I'm going to move over to this again, 19 degree, this is the H2 this time. So again, like I mentioned, very much a shallower, shorter from the back of the club to the face. The idea of that is that the centre of gravity hasn't got as far to move forward, less loft impact, more penetrating flight. We'll see if we can see that on the screen as well. I prefer looking down at the two clubs. Yeah, I definitely prefer the look of the H2, much more tidier look to it. Okay, let's see how this one performs. Again, so I'm expecting a slightly lower ball flight, more penetrating flight with this. Wow, that felt good. Definitely you can see it's flying lower than the previous one. It's flying a little bit further too. Okay, that's given me 234 yards of a 19-degree hybrid with a low launch. I'm not sure if you can be able to see this on the screen, but yeah, the ball flight certainly looked. Okay, first one, high ball flight, peak height here. Second one, peak height, a little bit lower. Yes, H2 gives me a better ball flight, low ball flight. H1 pops up a little bit, just as it is supposed to. I guess it depends what you want from your ball flight with a hybrid. One of the biggest challenges we see is most rescue clubs or hybrids seem to have a bit too much loft and they pop the ball up into the air, which is fine if you're playing in America, fine if you're playing Parkland golf. But for me, round a links golf course, I'd be looking for something a little bit flatter flighted. Whilst we're on the subject of Titleist, we have a Titleist ball fit here at St Anne's Old Links with the ball fitting expert on Friday the 6th of October. Appointments available from 2 till 6 in the evening. Must be by appointments, half an hour slots, and we'll help you find the right ball to suit your game. Okay, so book in with myself or any of the team here in the pro shop at St Anne's Old Links. There's quite a bit of work going on the golf course at the moment, yesterday and today, and it is some verti-draining. The idea of that is to aerate the greens, gets rid of the compaction, helps the greens drain better. Whilst they're doing that, the top dressing and their verti-cutting. Verti-cutting cuts the bent grass. This is something essential winter work, so please be patient with us. However, by the weekend you won't even know this has happened. This weekend is our President's Day trophy, the rearranged one from 2 weeks ago when the torrential rains came and closed the course. So those of you that are playing, good luck in that. Like I say, appreciate the work that's going on, and all credit to the green staff for getting this done so easily, swiftly, without too much effect on the members. So we have had a few drainage issues down at the Lymm Golf Academy. As you're aware, we've put some new drains in the middle of it. But again, please be sympathetic to us. The weather has been atrocious and we have managed to stay open. We've managed to get the mower back on, the mule back on. We're still using new balls, we're still using good balls. So if you are looking to do a bit of practice, pop down and see the team there. One thing I'd ask is maybe hit away from the drain. I'm going to give you a nice little swing tip now. This is all about separation. So all you need is a chair. Very, very simple. So I've got this chair here. Okay, I'm going to sit facing you actually, and I'm going to sit at the front of the chair, grab a golf club, and what this does, it isolates the hips, so it keeps the hips nice and stable, and we're going to get the upper body turning, working. You can feel that. Now I'm really trying to get my shoulders turning about 45 degrees at the moment. Okay, I can hear that on my back. Excellent. And then through. This is a great exercise to help develop a bit more stretch in your backswing, a better turn and a bit of resistance with the hips. Okay. Also good to do before you play in the morning, gets the shoulders and body warmed up. So separation in the golf swing is important. That separation at the top of the backswing there gives us the power. Hips turning around 30 degrees, upper body turning sort of 80 degrees. That gives us power. And then on the downswing, we want the hips to clear. Again, more separation, the upper body stay back a little bit to create a nice bit of power into impact. If you do want some help with your game, by all means come and see us, either here at the Pro Shop or at the Academy with the team, and we'll be happy to help you move forward and play your best golf in 2018. Once again, thanks for watching. Click like and subscribe, and I will see you all again next week. Take care.